Hello, welcome to Local Edition. I'm Leslie Leyton. The city of Upland is working to address its homeless population as well as the issue of affordable housing. The mayor's here now to give us a little information about how that's going along. Welcome, Upland Mayor Ray Musser.
Thank you. It's good to be here.
Thank you so much for being here. Explain the need for affordable housing in the city of Upland right now.
At 40,000 feet, Southern California costs more to live in than any other state. Therefore, you should have the highest average wages, but that's not true. We have a lot of laboring class. Therefore, we have a lot of people that have become homeless. They have dropped out of the system. The rule of thumb is don't pay more than 25% of your income for your housing, whether rent or whether buy. But it's going up to 40 and 50%, and then if something goes wrong, you're out on the street.
From what I've heard, the 40-50% rule is common in Southern California.
That's exactly right.
Is that enough to make someone be homeless, though?
Not if everything goes okay, but if everything seemed to go down the drain, which happens sometimes, the tires, the appliances, particularly health care. If you don't have the health care protection and someone gets ill, you're in trouble real quick.
There are so many reasons people are homeless. It can be anything from one paycheck away to mental illness. So grappling with homelessness is very difficult as you try to find proper affordable housing.
I went out and counted them the last 2 years. Early in the morning, we started 6, and I interviewed 9. Upland went from 93 down to 82 this last year. I came across a vet, and the county of San Bernardino has, if you come across a vet, and if they're willing to have help, they get help immediately. We made a call, we found one, and he was put in shelter that very same day. We had 3 that day in Upland that got immediate help, so that's neat. I think our veterans, we had over 500 at the beginning of the year county-wise, and I think we're down to 25. So tremendous progress there.
As with so many important issues, you've identified the problem. When you get into groups and you're trying to decide how you're going to solve this problem, what are some of the alternatives you're looking to focus on?
Okay. We're having a State of the City, April 19th, and our money is coming in for the homeless. It's going to be given to the Upland Community Foundation. And that money will, first of all, go for those to get them into a motel or someplace temporarily. And then we will get them into a situation that becomes permanent and gets them back into society.
What are the requirements of a city to address the issue of affordable housing?
Well, there is a percent depending on the makeup of the city. If the city is a poor population average, the percent is much higher. But if it's a wealthy Beverly Hills city, then of course it is not as high of a requirement because there's not as many to serve. So.
With all of the things that need to be paid for, how is this going to be paid for?
The people are going to have to, the city out of its own staff has to support it. Our chief was the chief at Venice Beach, second highest homeless in Southern California. He is now our chief. He lived in Laverne, and now we are setting up the money to help. So it needs to come from within the citizens of your city.
Okay. Mayor Ray Musser, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you.
Appreciate you being here. And glad you could join us as well. I'm Leslie Leyton.